I'm Luke and welcome to Down from the Attic. So, as you probably know, I love my vintage board games, though these aren't the only board games that I have. I have quite a collection of modern board games too, and today I'm showing you one that I consider a modern classic. This is Rhino Hero Super Battle by German company Haba. Let's get this thing down and have a look at it. Rhino Hero Super Battle is a successor to Haba's previous game, Rhino Hero, and it massively builds on the original game. Box art, it's simple but cartoony. This is a kids game, but like the majority of my games, there's no reason this can't be enjoyed by adults. Contents, well, there's quite a bit here. There's a number of long cards that look like floors with rugs, tall wall cards, small wall cards, 4 play pieces, a shiny medal, 4 spider monkeys, 3 dice, and 3 base mats. The cardboard pieces all have really fun art to them, walls with fire escapes, graffiti, monsters in the window, and the interiors are different too. There's some real design work gone into this. Starting the game, each player takes a superhero. These are Rhino Hero, Giraffe Boy, Big E, and every player's favourite, the Batgwin. The floor cards are shuffled and 3 dealt to each player, and a dummy hand of 3 cards dealt too. The base mats are arranged and the game begins. On the floor cards there's a number of pictures. These are tall walls, small walls and spider monkeys. You as a player get to pick which of your cards you wish to play, and also choose from the dummy hand, so most turns you'll have 6 cards to choose from. Which card you pick determines what you build, so with this card, 2 tall walls, I would place 2 tall walls on any of the spots on the base mats and then place the floor card on top. Your floor has to be placed horizontally, no sloping floors here. But you can place it diagonally, or just on one of your place walls. You have a lot of options on how you wish to play here. Once you build, you roll a light blue die. This tells you how many floors up or down your playpiece will be moving. At the start of the game, as you've probably guessed, you can only go up the 1 floor, but as the game progresses and all the base spots are used up, the tower builds upwards, and you'll be climbing up and up too. As you can probably tell, this game has you as the players building a tower of cards, and it's pretty inventive. There's a lot of creative ways to build a tower, and a lot of nasty vindictive ways to build too. More on this soon. The objective of this game is to have your playpiece the highest up the tower by the time all cards are played, or by the time it comes crumbling down. But what happens if you and another player end up on the same floor? Well, the game thankfully has thought of this. This is where the other 2 dice come into play. If you move onto a floor where another player is, you have to duel. And being the aggressor, the person moving to the occupied floor, you take the red die, and the defender takes the blue die. Both these die are custom. Red is all even numbers, whereas blue is all odd. You roll to see who is the victor, the loser going down a floor. This will happen a lot through the game, and it's actually a really clever way that the game has you interacting with the ricketiness of the tower. It's like it's willing you to knock the whole thing over. You'll have to move your play pieces up and down the tower, and each time it's a massive risk. Some of the floor pieces will have a picture of this spider monkey. By the way, I love that pun. It's so bad it's good. Playing one of these cards, once you've placed your floor piece, you then have to hook a spider monkey onto that floor piece. And this is not easy. Once all 4 monkeys have been played, any further spider monkey cards played means that you have to take the lowest hanging spider monkey and place it on the new floor piece. This means too that the spider monkeys are climbing the tower, adding another risk. If a monkey falls, you have to put it back where it fell from, again forcing you to interact with this shaky, wobbly structure. As the tower grows, so does the ricketiness. This is all cardboard, remember, and the wooden figures add genuine weight to the top of the tower, creating a sort of fulcrum. It's near inevitability that it will fall over, and when it does, it's spectacular. The winner is the player holding the medal at the time the tower collapses. If they're the one to cause the tower to fall, the next highest player on the tower is the winner. The base mats are double-sided, yellow circles and red circles. The red sides have a lot less build spots to start with, and this makes the tower a lot more wobbly, definitely for those players with steady hands. The great thing is that you get to choose how you want to rotate, flip and organise these. Use all red or all yellow, a mix, rotate that tile there. It really does make a difference on the game and the tower. There's a few ways to be a real jerk in this game, a real jerk. The likelihood of you having to move your play piece or a spider monkey is very high in this game. So, building walls around your opponent's pieces to make it difficult as possible for them to get to them, boxing off spider monkeys, it adds another element of risk. Balancing a floor piece, seesaw style, on one wall piece also jumps up the risk and probability that the whole thing is going to go over. It's a risky move, but one that's well worth playing. Rhino Hero Super Battle is only 2 years old and still readily available, and honestly, you should own this one. It's that good. It's a dexterity game like Jenga or Tilt and Tumble, but with an interesting battle mechanic that constantly has you moving your playpiece up and down this rickety tower and putting yourself in harm's way, even when it's not your turn. The way that you can customise the base maps and flip them around, rotate them, only just adds to the replayability of this game. You can make the tower how you want, and no two towers will ever be the same. I cannot recommend this one enough. Well, I'm Luke, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll talk to you again soon.